guys, welcome to today's video. Today I'm so excited. We are trying out some new products that came in the FabFitFun box for this summer, and also trying out a couple of things I picked up at Ulta the other day that I've been hearing a lot of people raving about and wanted to try it myself. So if you like this look and you want to see how I got it, please keep watching. Okay guys, here we go. So as you can see, I'm starting off with a fresh, clean face. I have just moisturized with my favorite moisturizer right now, which is the Clinique Moisture Surge. It's wonderful. It's water-based. It is oil-free, fragrance-free, perfect for sensitive skin. And I just had microdermabrasion done yesterday along with dermaplaning, so it was pretty rough. That was a wonderful facial. It felt great, but it's really nice to have something kind of just soothing over the skin. So I am going to back it up though with an SPF, and as I said in my intro, we're starting off with some products today that are new. I got a FabFitFun box the other day, and some of the products that we're going to be trying out are from the FabFitFun box. So one of those is this new SPF for the face. It is a ultralight hydrating sunscreen SPF 50. It is by a company called Avene. I'm probably saying that wrong. So I've already put this on, but I'll tell you a little bit about it. You do have to shake it. You can hear the ball in there. So you want to shake it really well, and it is pretty light. As you can see, it's kind of very lightweight. So it felt wonderful putting on. So we'll see how it goes as far as layering underneath makeup. So next we are going to prime the skin, and we are going to use the IT Cosmetics number 50 serum. This has anti-aging collagen and veil primer. So I'm just going to start with just about that much and just prime the skin. I am, for the most part, an all-over primer person. So I tend to put it everywhere. You can, of course, just put it where you need it, but I really like putting it everywhere. My skin is so soft from that facial yesterday. Oh, it's unbelievable. So, okay, moving on. One of the new products we got yesterday was also from IT Cosmetics. I have kind of several IT Cosmetics items, not that they're all new. I've used the primer before. This is a new one though, and this, for me at least, this is the CC Illumination cream, and I have it in the color light. So for me, I have used their Bye Bye foundation and absolutely loved it. It was wonderful. I used the entire tube. So I'm really kind of hopeful for this CC cream. So, all right. It's got a little pump, which is nice. No contaminating in the jar. And we are going to go in with my favorite e.l.f. foundation blurring brush. And here we go. Let's see how it goes on. Wow, this is going on really, really nicely. It's actually really, really light. It smells wonderful too. IT Cosmetics has a certain smell to their foundations, and it's slightly sweet, a little bit fragrant. I don't even know if I would want to call it floral. It's kind of got an orange kind of smell to it. It smells wonderful. Definitely giving me a dewy kind of feel. So as I'm doing this, I'm noticing here with the brush that this foundation does kind of move a little bit. I guess I shouldn't call it foundation, it's a CC cream. So I'm going to try it with not a beauty blender, excuse me. This is by L'Oreal, and this is kind of like a beauty blender. I'm going to try it with this and see if we get a little bit better of a result. I think maybe this is too illuminating. You can definitely use a brush, but you don't want to use the swirling motions. I think I'm definitely liking this. This is a L'Oreal. I guess it's kind of like a beauty blender, beauty sponge. I don't remember. I threw the box away. I don't remember what this is actually, what their name for this actually is. But so I'm liking the coverage. It is really, really soft. So it does want to tend to move a little bit. I guess that's kind of how most CC creams are, at least. I've tried the Clinique CC Moisture Surge, and it does tend to move a little bit. Maybe not as bad as this. So we'll see. We'll build up a little bit more coverage. Okay guys, so as I'm pushing this into the skin and I'm taking a look at it, I'm trying to give it a chance, but I'm not 100% sure that this is going to be the foundation or CC cream for me. I feel like it's kind of falling into the pores and almost accentuating them. Same with some of the lines that I have, especially right around here, a little bit in my forehead. So I'm not sure. I'm going to go ahead and hold out and we'll see. I'll set it with their Bye Bye Pores setting powder. We'll go ahead and do that actually here in just a second. I'm going to let this dry down just a little bit and just see. This just might be too illuminating for me. I really loved their original Bye Bye foundation, so I really want to love this too. But maybe it's that I need the regular and not the illuminating, because maybe that's accentuating. So we'll see. We're gonna give it a try, but we'll see. So moving on, next we are going to do the Bye Bye Redness, also by It Cosmetics, Neutralizing Correcting Cream. So this is for your under eye, and actually could be any area that you are looking to color correct. I'm going to use it for the under eye. It was kind of confusing trying to pick out the right shade. I got it in the Transforming Neutral Beige, but I probably should have got it in light because see, it's a little dark. It's probably kind of, oh, and you definitely don't need that much. So we are going to put this just right under the eye area, and I'm going to take it up onto the lid too as somewhat of a primer. So this is really thin. This is not your typical concealer. This is more of a, it's not thick at all. Like it's almost like a full coverage or a medium coverage foundation, more so than an actual color corrector. Interesting. So we'll see how this goes. But see, it's actually just a little bit lighter than the CC cream was, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm gonna love this or not. So we will see. I'm just gonna blend that out. So at this point, I'm still feeling very much like I look a little too dewy, and maybe it's actually accentuating some of the parts that you're actually trying to cover up, some of the wrinkles and stuff. So I'm getting some creasing that I'm not particularly loving. So I'm gonna see if I can set this with, I'm gonna use the It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores Translucent Setting Powder. And we'll see if I can get this to kind of come down a little bit here and not be so, I don't really want to bake today, but might be doing just a little bit of it just to try to get this to, so I'm going to try to push this into the skin so I don't move that product around, because it's kind of feeling a little like it's wanting to move. So we'll see, guys. I'm not sure about this. So okay, we'll go ahead and move on to the eyes and hope that as this kind of sets and dries down and we finish, it'll look a little bit better. So okay, so moving on, we are going to go to my trusty old MAC palette here, and we are going to start with the shade, I believe this is called Espresso. Let's see. Yes, we're going to start with the shade Espresso, which is the shade right here for our transition shade. And I'm using just an e.l.f. blending brush for the eyes. And we're going to lay that right down to the socket. And please pardon my hair. I'm actually trying another new product out that I got at Ulta yesterday. And it is by Dry Bar. It is the Mai Tai Spritzer Sea Salt Spray. I have kind of a lob going on right now, and I just didn't really feel like doing my hair. So I thought, well, let's just try this Mai Tai Spritzer out and we'll see. So I've got it kind of twisted into a bun with all that product in there, and we will see what it looks like when I take it down. So okay guys, so we got that transition shade down. I didn't take it all the way up, just kind of right on the edge where, again, I have hooded eyes, so I don't have a lot of space. So we're just going to keep it kind of low and build the color there. So I really wanted to try out this Younique-Slurge-Creme shadow. It is in the shade, it is called their Cream Shadow Ombre, and it is in the shade Extravagant. And I just thought this was such a cool gold color. So we're going to try it out. So I'm just going to take, it's kind of almost putty-like. Doesn't come off a whole lot. So I'm going to try it with my finger. We may have to move to an actual cream shadow brush. So I'm just going to put that all over the lid. And then we are going to build in with a little bit of kind of the olive green color, similar to what I'm what I'm wearing on my shirt. Okay, so this isn't too bad. It's not going on too bad. It's I don't know, it's kind of getting everywhere, which is, oh my gosh, which is not good. Okay, we're gonna go in with a cream shadow brush. If I can find my shadow brush. Let's see, yeah, here it is. And this is also by Younique, so we are going to, okay, that's a little bit better. It's not laying down though, just as much as putty-like as it is, it's not, it wants to move a lot. Why does it want to move so much? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know about this. Wow, this is a, I don't want to call it a fail of new products, but this is not going as well as I thought it was going to go. Oh my gosh. Okay guys, with a little bit of work, I did get some of that on. Again, I think you needed the cream brush for sure. But we're going to move on, and we are going to use this olive green color here. Sorry, I don't know if you, this one here. This is called Olivelicious, I believe. Or Scrumptious Olive. So we're going to try to put that kind of in the crease and the outer corner. I'll actually use a crease brush instead, and this is a Sephora crease brush. I'm going to try to kind of blend these together and sort of try to kind of bring that yellow color in. It's a really pretty color. It just did not play very nicely at first. Took a little bit of some getting used to. If you keep seeing me look at my monitor, I was trying to make sure that you're seeing what I'm seeing. Okay guys, so now that I've blended those two colors together, I'm going to go in with this color here called Honey Lust. And we are going to try to kind of put that on top of that yellow color and try to kind of make that a little bit more neutral and not so yellow. I am not really loving that color, and I'm not really loving how it went on, so I'm going to kind of use it as a primer. See if we can salvage anything from this. This just kind of looks like a hot mess. Oh, that was not what I was hoping for. Okay, well, now we're going to go in with this other matte color here. And this is in the shade, I always forget what these are, Rice Paper. I'm going to go ahead and try to sort of bring this all together and highlight a little bit on the brow bone here. Try to bring these colors all together. Can't quite honestly say that this is my favorite look. This is not exactly what I had in mind. I hate when that happens, when you have like this certain like look in mind and you can see it and it's going to be beautiful, it's going to be amazing, and then it just doesn't turn out that way. It's really, really frustrating. So, okay, so I'm going to move on. I'm going to line my eyes and then we'll move on to mascara. Okay guys, the eyes are lined and we are moving on to mascara. Now everyone has been raving about this L'Oreal Lash Paradise, Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara. And I have been dying to find it. I finally found it on a back shelf in Target. So I have it in the shade black and we are gonna see how it goes. So it does have kind of a thick, fluffy brush applicator. I mean, everyone is like, this is the next best mascara ever. Like, that's what I keep seeing on a lot of the beauty channels I follow, and I'm getting a little fallout in my eyes. I am a contact wearer, so I always have to be a little bit cautious with that, but so far not bad. It's not clumping together too bad. It's a little stickier than I expected it to be. Wow. That is some serious lashes though. I mean, that is impressive. That is impressive. Okay guys, let's move on to some bronzer. So today I'm using the Hoola bronzer from Benefit. Love this stuff. If you've watched my other videos, you'll know that I love this stuff. So we are going to use again an e.l.f. fluffy brush. And we are going to again bronze kind of like where you go where the sun hits. I'm not doing any contouring today, so we're just going to kind of sort of use the bronzer as a contour. And you really just want to use a really light hand when you're doing the bronzer on the forehead. You can always add more. And you can take away, but it's a lot easier to add more than it is to try to get that foundation brush out and fix it. But everything's fixable. It is makeup, right? Take the bronzer down the neck. I am slightly more tan on the body than I am on my face, thanks to the SPF. Getting a little fallout from the mascara, but not too bad. Ugh, I just do not think I'm loving this foundation. Or CC cream, I keep calling it a foundation, but okay. So moving on to blush, we are going to use NARS Orgasm, of course. This is one of my favorites. And we are just going to use I am using a e.l.f. highlighting brush. Again, if you've watched my other videos, you know that I like a smaller blush brush because I have such round cheeks. And I don't like putting blush all over my face. I like it to go right where I want it to go. So right on the apples, a little bit down and back. All right, so I'm really excited about this. Here's another new product. This is this also came in the FabFitFun box, and it is the Cargo HD highlighting. It's called their Picture Perfect Highlighter, and it is in the shade bronze. I did swatch this a little bit, and it does come out. It is bronze, but it's not like a bronzer bronze. So we're gonna take a fan brush from Sephora, and oh, okay, so there's a lot of powder. Oh my gosh. All right, so let's see how this goes. Not bad. There is a lot of powder coming off of the, compact itself. I always love putting just a touch in the brow bone. I'm going to come down the bridge of my nose, a little on the Cupid's bow, just a little more here. Now we have a nice glowy look. Okay. All right, so for setting spray, we are going to use the Urban Decay All Nighter. Everybody raves about this as well. I've never tried it, so I thought, let's pick it up and give it a try. So prime it a little bit there and generously apply all over the face. Woo. Well, there we go. I had it way too far back the first time. Can never have too much setting spray. All right, and I also knew from Sephora, I picked up this trio from Buxom, and so you have a lip liner, a lipstick, and a gloss, and it all goes together in one. So it's kind of cool. They have these little another great little tip here. If you want to try something out, but you're not necessarily ready to make the full commitment of an actual, a whole thing of foundation or a whole tube of lipstick, check out in Sephora and Ulta right around the, and even Kohl's has this now, right around their checkout area. They have all these kind of small trial size or travel size, and it's a great way. They're still a little expensive. They're obviously a little more expensive per ounce than if you buy the full product, but at least that way you can try it. It's a little less expensive than the full commitment, and you can kind of check it out and see if it's something that you like. So okay, this is kind of like a lip crayon. We're going to start out with the liner, and we're going to line the lips. And take that all the way. All right. And the next is this, oh, I should have told you the shades, I apologize. The shade, this is the Plumpline Lip Liner in the shade Hush Hush. And moving on to the Matte Naturally Darling. And it's a very, very neutral color. Now, I do believe you could stop here and not do the gloss. I'm a gloss girl. I love gloss. This is a very matte color and a matte look, and as far as on the lips goes, I just tend to like a gloss. And I also love, as you guys all know, Buxom is known for their plumping, their lip plumpers. So I love it, so I'm gonna go for it. And this is in the color shade Hot Toddy. We're gonna pop that right over the top. And there you have it. Not too bad, pretty easy. A lot of fun with new products, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.